Greetings. I'm Elder Blacklight, and this is your Soul School channel. And look, we apologize for that background noise, sounding like wind and machines, mechanical devices. So do your best to ignore it. And today we're going to speak about the will to live and willpower, and why separation from this Caucasian nation is what we try to search for. Now when we look at this diagram here, you might not can see it, but the will to live, the will is right up here, a little below Allah. But these are the faculties and the powers that we must master. So we're going to hear from the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and pick it up from my last video on separation.
In government and secure some of this earth for millions of your own people that is now in great line begging the same slave master whom their fathers fell victim to 400 years ago. You are still now begging the snakes, little snakes that he produced, and having lots of trouble. But when we get this education of the devil, sometimes it makes us more like him. We lose the love for our own kind and begin loving him. And we have no more nature of submission. We have a proud nature. We want the world to see us as being so great because that we have our degree from the such and such college, university. We will be recognized as great men if we do something great for our own people. But we don't look big in the eyes of the international, the nation scientists around this earth by trying to aid and worship an open enemy of our people. What would you look like this afternoon coming out here to Temple, a march number 2, Illinois, to hear me praise the white man? And I'm supposed to be a messenger of God. What I look like coming out here praising a people, worshiping them who have enslaved my father and have me in the status of free slave and doing everything they can day and night to deprive me of equal justice under their own law of justice. You think now I should worship them? Or you think I should speak sympathetic toward them? Is that what you angry with me about? Is that what you don't like me for because that I don't show love for them? I think, I hope you don't shoot me, boy, but I think you're a fool to worship them yourself. We must remember that according to the ever incoming news that something something is happening here and there among the nations, it should be stirred up, or we should stir ourselves for stuff. Because if America is taken by her enemies, what shall you and I do? If America don't see a future for herself, should not you and I seek a future for us? Should not we seek not only a future for self, but get together and unite and seek a future for our nation? You are a people that is like a rabbit under a great hawk, that have not a possible chance as long as you look for the hawk to shadow you. We must remember that we were not brought here to be made equal with white people. We must remember that the only desire that the white man had for our fathers 400 years ago when they landed them here in the Western Hemisphere was to do labor. Work them and make them to open up our country and do the work that we wouldn't like to do. That's all they had in mind. Now you young fella come up here 25, 30, 40, 50 years ago talking about they did you a favor and that I have as much right here in America as any man. You are talking foolish and people should take you to the insane asylum. You don't have as much right as the white man have in America until you go and crush his authority. You can crush his authority, then you have as much right as he. All praise is due to Allah. We are in a very serious hour, and you are aware of it. And the white man is not going to tell you that you're in such condition because of his wicked desire to make you suffer the consequence of his own race of people. You are not guilty of breaking the peace and bringing about dissatisfaction between the nations. You are not guilty before God of the crime of the white man. You had nothing to do with it. You did not lynch your people. You didn't burn them at stake. You did not deprive them of justice. It is the white man. Why don't you get out of the way and let the just God execute justice on the
You heard it straight, with no chaser, from the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. He said, get out the way. Get out the way. All you cats talking about black power, and you have debates. Get out the way, all you brothers, so-called brothers, that's into Scientology and a whole lot of different other political persuasions. Y'all need to get out the way. Y'all brothers who are political analysts, you know, who want to try to change the white man's mind. You heard Honorable Elijah Muhammad tell you, you can't change his mind. Today is the day we got to separate and get into our own selves First you got to unite with your individual self so you can use and master your powers. The word God means to possess a power and force. But the reason why we call Master Farad Muhammad is he's the master and possessor of power and force. You got to know how to use your faculties. And we're talking about willpower, the will to live. The coronavirus is testing your will. The coronavirus is testing to see who's the strong and who's the weakest. Who will fall for the tricks of the devil. And who's a real Muslim, because in the Supreme Wisdom it says you can't fool a Muslim, not nowadays. Vibrations and breath, subatomical level. We're gonna pick up on this talk on a later date. This is Black Light.